strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Williams is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. Now here is Irving. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The shot's good from Brunson. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Irving. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Leans from outside. The shot by Powell, no good.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. Robinson with the block. Randle passes to Brunson. And Irving comes to help. Back to Brunson from past the arc. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Brunson's got 8 points.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Robinson with the block. Williams passes to Irving. Kicks to Powell. Can they get it? The Knicks pull it in. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
There it finds Randle. Misses the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Barrett against Irving. The shot comes out. Nice D from Barrett. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And here is Doncic after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Irving can't hit.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Randle outside. And they recover it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. A different look for New York. Hartenstein comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Josh Hart in for Julius Randle. And then for Dallas, Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Powell. Josh Green comes in for Williams. And Curry subbed in for Irving. Now, here's Doncic. Hardaway with a wide-open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Brunson finds DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks trail by 6. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:30 left to play in the first. Now, here's Doncic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Barrett against Hardaway. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's DiVincenzo. Off target with his three. Doncic looking it over. The pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Hardaway against Barrett from downtown. That one misses. On the wing, Doncic. Holmes. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
That's from
Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And still a close game as the first quarter.
your Knicks City Kings. Here they are, fans.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got Hartenstein. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Barrett at the 3. They're the group New York will start the second with. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Barrett, wide open, he fires. The Knicks rebound. Here's Hartenstein, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Outside for Curry. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Brunson. Here's Barrett. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession, creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
And here is Doncic. Holmes with a screen on Brunson. Doncic passes to Holmes.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Here's the screen. Brunson against Doncic. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Julius Randle's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Williams, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Luka Doncic. Quickly against Irving. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Quickly with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Irving. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, Kyrie Irving has a well-earned reputation for making the difficult shots. That is beautiful.
And Hart has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Mavericks leading by 9. Now Irving. He's got 6. Hardaway kicks to Irving. Pass to Holmes. 4 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Dishes it to Barrett. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either. Dallas has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Irving passes to Holmes. Back to Irving. To Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, the evolution of Kyrie Irving continues. He comes in as a scoring point guard, but more and more those passing skills are on display.
Here's Quickly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing Quickly. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Thank you, David, and we'll be right.
The Knicks, 21. The Mavericks, 32.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Dwight Powell is out there with Green, and it's Irving at the point. Barrett, no good. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Mavericks leading by 13. Irving attacking, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Boy, Irving decisive on that drive, gets the foul because of the intensity, taking it to the rack.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Green, and Green slams it in.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Step back shot. Brunson, no good. Dallas has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Passes it to Randall. His three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 17. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And a wide-open look for Irving. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Doncic comes with the double team. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. There it comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jalen Brunson. Quickly with it. No points in the game yet for him. It's rebounded by Dallas. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry a screen on quickly. Irving against DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Barrett against Green. And stolen by Williams. Left side, Irving.
Switch.
Driving to the basket. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Irving kicks the foul. Barrett against Curry. Irving dishes the foul. And it's in there. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And another 3 for New York.
Hey, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Randall surveying the D. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
And a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Irving passes the pop. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball.
Knicks trail by 17. Now the dish to Randall. Brunson the pass to Randall. And Curry pulls it down.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Irving, good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Randall is doubled. Back to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Inside, Powell with the steal. Irving kicks to Williams. From outside, off the mark. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Trailing by 19. Now here's Brunson. Back to Randall. Randall is doubled. Puts up a 3. And it's quickly in the corner. Randall finds Brunson. Goes back up. And the jumper falls for him. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Doncic outside. Unable to get that one. Knicks trail by 17. Hart, wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Doncic with a screen on quickly. Irving kicks to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Robinson drives in. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Robinson.
2 minutes.
Now Brunson, covered by Irving. Misses off the right iron. Mavericks leading by 22. Williams, a screen on Brunson. And Doncic, here we go.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And it's quickly missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Doncic with it. Robinson picks him up. The shot by Curry, no good. New York with the ball. Hart the pass to Brunson. Randall down low, working on Williams. Randall finds Hart. Back to Randall. Here's Quickly. And the Knicks miss again. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry, a screen on Robinson. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Lets the three fly. Doncic passes to Irving. And it's off from three-point range. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And we can't win.